Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Gothic. The last episode, we finally joined the new camp. We are now a rogue. We got our share of the loot from the raid on the old mine caravan. We managed to get our hands on the best one-handed weapon we have access to right now, and we did manage to find out what the sect camp is doing, which is they're trying to invoke the sleeper. We got the focus for Iberion, and also we got a new mission to head back to the old mine and find some better way of getting Minecrawler secretion. But first, we found out what the big thing for the sect camp is. So, let's report in with Mordrag and see what he has to say about it.
Hello? People always talk.
About that sect business,
What?
I haven't found anything out yet.
Then get on with it.
What do you mean?
I'd better keep out of it.
I did find out. Well, never mind. I guess we're just have to head to the old mine, and it's just around the corner from the new camp, so we'll head there right now. I would like to have a little chat with Gorn first.
As long as I'm not involved.
See you later.
Never mind, he's got nothing. Maybe the other mercs? Because I will want to join the mercs later.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you better stay on good terms with Laris and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
Oh, there we go. That tip would have helped us earlier on.
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
Let's talk about something.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
I'd better keep
Right, so there's a nice difference between this and the other. Let's have a talk with these guys. No, never mind, he's just generic Lee.
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mage's mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I'd like to become a mercenary of the mages. Am I ready yet?
I'll give you a chance. How about it?
I don't know if you noticed that, but for a moment the subtitles were in German. I'm guessing they forgot to translate that a little bit.
I want to become a mercenary.
A good decision. You won't regret it. Tell me something. Why? Why have you joined us and not the old camp or the Brotherhood?
That's a good question.
I wanted freedom from the very beginning.
We'll get our freedom back. Welcome, mercenary.
Oh. What? That was it? Alright, so we are now a mercenary.
Hello.
And Lee will also teach us two-handed weapon skills, which is amazing. What else can he do?
Can you teach me something?
I can help you to get stronger and more dexterous.
Okay. So I remember joining the mercenaries took a bit more time.
I need better armor.
You'll first have to earn your armor. Apart from that, they don't come cheap.
Okay, so that definitely isn't cheap, but the heavy merc armor, that... Look at the stats on that thing. Wow. Alright, so... For now, let's see what the differences are between Rogue's armor and Merc armor. Well, it's just 5 protection against weapons. Also, the Merc armor looks horrible. But we are now a mercenary, apparently. Can we talk to the magicians?
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password.
Alright. No, we can't. So I'm very shocked. I remember you had to do some stuff before you became a mercenary, but...
Greetings.
Who are you?
I'm Torlov. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here. Let me
Alright,
pass.
a little bit of a backstory from him. What about Gorn? He's bound to have something to say about us joining them.
Hello.
You have to watch what you tell people.
See you later.
Never mind, he's got nothing. Okay, how much ore do we have actually? 1,900. So for the heavy merc armor we need 2,200, I think? Yeah. And I think I know what happened here. Second? Yes, we also passed the message from the circle of water to the circle of fire, so...
I've passed the message on.
Ah, good. Here's a small reward for your efforts.
Do you
I
have
want to
ore?
acquire magic writings.
Because as I said, the vendors and the traders usually reset between acts, so maybe, just maybe, some of them now have ore. At least I hope so.
Do you trade in anything else?
I buy furs.
There we go, 400 ore on Wolf. And we can actually sell the focus map and maybe one of the armors. Nah, that's worth too much. Okay, let's go grab a better armor from the mercs. So I think the rogue thing is just... Oh, there's another named merc here.
Hello?
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez's convoys, it won't be long before him and his army come knocking down the gates. And that's not gonna be much fun.
Right, so I think the rogue level is just a passage until you figure out if you want to be kind of a fighter or a mage. We could have just waited and became a water mage, but we kind of skipped that whole part by becoming a mercenary from the start. And you know what? I'm good with that. Where was I going? I forgot. I wanted to buy better armor. And we have 2,500 ore. Unfortunately, once we pay Lee, we won't be able to recover that because he doesn't trade.
Hello.
I need...
You'll first...
Okay, can I
Give me the
just...
heavy armor.
You're not experienced enough to wear the heavy armor. Come back as soon as you've gained more experience.
how about the medium one?
I'd like to have the medium armor.
You're not experienced enough to wear better.
Alright, so we can't really get better armor at this point. But you know what, that's okay. The standard mercenary armor is good enough as it is. We also have 30 skill points. I'm not gonna learn two-handed weapons just yet. There's gonna be a long period of time where we will only be using one-handed weapons because the two-handed ones for now are kinda bad. So I will waste some skill points on learning one-handed level 2. And Cord here is the one who teaches us.
Teach me how to handle one-handed weapons more skillfully.
Okay, you know the basics. Holding the weapon lower down will put more force into your first strike. Use the swing, remember? Now you need to use your body more. When you've struck twice, spin around. That'll confuse the opponent and put you in an excellent position. Then bring your blade across from right to left once more. And back to the front. Don't forget, practice makes perfect. So get going and become a real master of the art of one-handed fighting.
Okay, so learning one-handed level 2 basically gives us a better stance, longer combos, and a bit more crit chance. So now we are holding the weapon like this, and we can do all these nifty moves. Of course, we will still use just the left to right swing, which happens a bit faster than usual. Oh god, I hate this armor. My arm actually passes through the shoulder pad. Here we are, back in the old mine. And I'm also gonna check the traders here, because...
Can I trade things with you?
I have everything you need.
Once again, they might have refreshed their ore stocks. Not this one, though. Hello, sir?
I'm looking for the nest of the crawlers.
Go and see Gornavid, Gornakash, or Gornabar. They know more about the crawlers than I do.
Okay, so...
May the sleeper awaken.
You're hand smoking, dude.
Can I trade things?
Yep.
Alright, let's have a chat with Ian. Maybe he knows something.
There must be a nest of Minecrawlers somewhere here.
There are probably dozens of nests here.
Listen, I need to get to this nest now.
I don't have time to see to it now. Our masher doesn't work anymore. The gear wheel broke a few hours ago. I've no idea where to get a new one. Just get me a gear wheel, then I'll see to your problem.
A gear wheel? Where am I supposed to get that?
No idea. I'm as much at a loss as you are. But there's an old broken masher in a side shaft. Maybe you'll be lucky there.
I'll just have a look around.
Don't make any trouble.
Okay, so we've actually been down that side passage before.
That won't happen again.
It's right down there. So we can actually just go down and get that gear wheel. There were 3 Minecrawlers, and here's Gornabar. We could talk to him.
What do you know about the Minecrawlers?
The crawlers must have a nest somewhere. If we only knew where, we could destroy the whole brood.
What do you know?
Oh, oops. Sorry.
May the sleep...
Okay, so he has no idea. But we will be back to talk to him a little bit later. For now, it's this little side passage that is of interest to us. It's where we found the potion and where we left 3 Minecrawlers alive. Oh god, these 2 ladders are always very buggy, as you can see. And we are going to drop right in the middle of the Minecrawlers, unless we actually go this way, and I think we could drop down there without dying. Yes! Okay, here's We might have miscalculated there. Actually, never mind. We're good. Oh, there's one more. Here, boy. Oh, you saw how the first two died in one shot and the last one needed 2 shots to die? The first 2 hits were crits, which is why we learned one-handed level 2. We'll gather up everything in here. Of course, we'll collect the Minecrawler mandibles, because we can turn them into Corcolom later and get a few more potions. And this is the broken down masher, and here's our gear wheel. Nice and easy. We'll collect everything down here. Raven herbs are pretty good healing items, so we don't want to miss on that. Okay, and back up we go. At this point, I'm not sure Minecrawlers deal a lot of damage to us, but it's better safe than sorry, right? And from here, we can head straight back to Ian and give him the gear wheel.
I have the gear wheel.
Hey, well done. I think that'll work. Now, what about you? You're looking for the nest of the Minecrawlers. Just go to Ascan and tell him to open the gate, so you can search the dark shafts. Just tell him everything's gonna be fine. Then he'll know that I've given you permission.
I'll just have a look around.
Don't make any trouble.
Okay, so we have to go all the way down to the bottom of the mine. I think last episode, or was it 2 episodes ago, I showed you the big gate in the old mine. Of course, there will be a bit more running around to do, because it's never that easy, is it?
What are you... Can you tell me?
They're just as fat without.
Alright, so here's the bottom, the very bottom of the mine, where the unpaid interns work. And Ashcan will be right up here, near this big gate.
There must be a nest of Minecrawlers here somewhere.
The whole bloody mountain is just one big crawler nest.
Why have you closed this shaft?
It didn't matter how many crawlers we killed. More and more just kept coming out.
Sounds like there must be a nest somewhere near. Let me open the gate.
No, this gate can only be opened with Ian's permission. Nothing will be done before.
Hey, Ashcan, you may open the gate now.
I've already told you, only if Ian...
Ashcan, everything's going to be fine. And best regards from Ian.
Well then, if Ian is responsible for this, but only under one condition.
What condition is that?
Just get me 2 or 3 Templars for support. I don't want to be here on my own when the crawlers come out of the shaft.
Right, I love the change in pronunciation of Ashcan's name from one sentence to the next. Right, so we gotta grab a few Templars to help us out, and there's already 2 Templars right down here at the bottom. We'll just tell them, hey, let's do the thing, and they'll be more than happy to help us out. Another thing, if you remember when we took this mission last episode, we asked Korkalam for potions. And here's another reason why.
I know where the crawler's nest is. I'm going there to get something for Kalam, so he can brew a stronger potion.
Then you'll need my blade. I'll join you.
Good. We'll meet at the big passage.
Okay, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So, we took the potions from Kolkalam as a gift, and here's the reason why.
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalam, and I know where the crawler's nest is. Will you be there when the passage is open?
When fighting crawlers, it often costs a lot of blood. If you bring me a healing potion, you can count me in.
Aha!
Here, maybe that'll help.
Thanks. You can count on me. We'll meet down below with Ascan.
I'll be there.
Okay, and we can actually bring one more Templar with us. And it's the other Gorna, whatever his name is. We talked to him a little bit higher. Now, we don't really need to have all 3 Templars here, but believe me, it will make a difference. Because when that gate opens, it'll be hell to pay. So,
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalam, and I think I know where the crawler's nest is. If we open the passage, will you be there as well?
The crawler's nest. Finally, my sword is at your service. Let me pass.
now the problem is they are all very, very slow. So we're gonna have to wait a bit until they all gather up at the gate. Alright, so I just waited a few minutes until everyone came over here. And I think it's time we open the gate. But first, I am scared of this part, so I'll save the game. Okay.
All preparations have been made. The gate can now be opened.
Okay then. Open the shaft now. We'll let the show begin.
Oh, I'm supposed to open it. Okay, but first I'm gonna put a light up. This is the light spell. It's a very neat little spell that can get very useful here. And there we go. The Minecrawler spawned. Oh! So that's another problem with Gothic. Sometimes you end up hurting your friends accidentally because the targeting system is completely horrible. One Minecrawler ran blah 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 blah. One Minecrawler ran away, but we'll catch him right after. And of course we're gonna take all of the Minecrawler mandibles, because as you saw, they are worth a lot in potions. I mean, with this armor, Minecrawlers can barely touch us, I think. Yeah. At this point, they do no more damage than a scavenger would do. So we can simply walk in here without fear. These tunnel things give me alien vibes. And honestly, every time I came here as a kid, I used to play Alien vs Predator a lot with a couple of friends. And every time I came down here, it's not the Minecrawlers I was scared of. It was a random xenomorph jumping in my face. Go! Hello there. Nice and easy. Now, if you guys don't see anything, I'm really sorry. I'll try to balance the brightness in editing, but we'll see how that goes. because I know the darker areas are really hard to see for you guys, especially the guys watching on mobile devices, so I'll see what I can do. We can chug a few potions at this point. There are some spots where you can actually get down here from the other side. For example, here, if I remember right, okay, I have no idea where this leads, but there were some holes where you could jump down and reach into the Minecrawler's nest. Unfortunately, if you do that early game accidentally, it's a death sentence. Right, now this looks more like a nest, doesn't it? It's even got webbing. And there we go, the Minecrawler Queen right there. I'm gonna chew on some herbs while she's just staring at me menacingly. And if I recall correctly, the Minecrawler Queen is a complete joke, but let's see. Yeah, she's supposed to be able to attack for big damage, but you can just stunlock her and nothing will happen. Okay, we can't loot her, but there are Minecrawler eggs all around here, and Minecrawler eggs have the best part of the secretion. So we're just gonna gather all of these up. And once again, there's nothing to loot from the Queen. And with this, we actually did the old camp a big service as well. Because, well, the old mine is safe from Minecrawlers now. Oh, light ran out. You know what? I'm not gonna use another scroll. We actually have a few torches, and while we're not fighting, torches are simply much cheaper, so we're gonna use a torch. Which barely does anything. There we go. There we go.
Awaken!
I found the nest of the Queen.
You've shown courage and spirit. We need people like you. May the Sleeper protect you.
Okay. Can I brag to all of these guys?
I found the nest of the Queen.
I thank you in the name of the entire Brotherhood. May the Sleeper continue to hold his protective hand over you.
I mean,
May the Sleeper awaken.
it doesn't really give us anything, but it does boost our ego pretty well.
I found the crawler nest.
Wonderful. Now go back to the camp and finish this mission. Cor Kalam will be waiting for you. May the Sleeper awaken. Let me pass.
Hello?
Oh, Ashgan's got nothing to tell us. Okay, let's see if Ian will give us any reward for clearing his entire mine of Minecrawlers.
I found the nest.
Then we'll finally have peace and quiet here again. No offense. Good work, boy. Here, take this crate of beer for your efforts.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll just have a look around.
Crate of beer?
Don't make any trouble.
Oh. Okay. So with that done, I'm gonna head back to the swamp camp and turn these eggs over to Cor Kalam and see what we get in return, and if the swamp camp actually manages to summon the Sleeper. Right, so we managed to make our way back. The sect camp. And we're just gonna have a quick chat with Cor Kalam, who's here day and night.
What do you want?
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Wouldn't like
I found eggs belonging to a crawler queen.
I knew it. My vision was a sign. The queen's eggs must contain the strong secretion. Excellent. With it, I can create a potion to contact the sleeper.
What about my reward?
Oh, right. Thank you.
I mean a tangible reward.
Okay. What do you want?
Okay, I'm not sure what we want to pick.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. Let's talk about something else instead. That won't happen again.
You know what? I'll take a rune. Why not?
A rune.
May this rune shine on your path.
And also, we have
I have
Minecrawler
crawler's
mandibles.
for you.
Very good. Take some of my best potions as reward.
Right, can we now start invoking the sleeper?
Can we start invoking the sleeper now?
No. I haven't found a method to charge the focus yet. We are missing the ancient knowledge about these artifacts.
Do you mean to say I collected the eggs for nothing?
No, listen to me. There is an almanac which contains what we need to know. We bought the book off the fire mage Caristo from the old camp. However, it was stolen when they tried to bring it here from the old camp. I had charged Talos, a novice, with collecting the book for me, but he was robbed. He let me down. But I've given him another chance. He must get the stolen almanac back. Talk to him. He'll need any help he can get.
Okay.
What will I get for it?
Have I not already proven my generosity to you? You will receive a just reward.
Good enough.
I'll be seeing you.
May
Okay.
the sleeper enlighten you.
So, let's see what rune he gave us. He said, may it light our path, so I'm guessing it's a rune of light, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, we don't have the first circle of magic, so we can't really learn it. And I'm not sure anyone will teach us. At least until later in the game. The first circle of magic actually has light, and I think it has another couple of fun little spells that could prove very useful for us, even as a mercenary. So, I would like to learn that. Unfortunately, as a merc, you don't really get that option. At least I don't think until later game. Here is Talos.
You shouldn't believe everything. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
You're Talos, the one who was mugged?
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
I can help you to bring the almanac back.
Really? I was mugged by goblins, and now I'm supposed to go there and get the book back. I have a suggestion to make. I'll show you the way to the almanac so you can get it back.
Story after all. People always talk. That's really not my problem.
That'll cost you 30 ore.
Okay. We can leave as soon as you're ready.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
That's beautiful.
I'm ready. We can leave now.
Okay. Follow me.
I now feel like a true mercenary. Getting paid for escort missions. That's the way to do it.
Those damn little beasts live in a cave behind this bridge. Be careful.
You're not coming with me?
I'll wait here and, cover our retreat.
So, Talos is a huge coward. And he got robbed by black goblins. Which we already dealt with some of them. But now it should be even easier. If I can just hit them. Because the little things have a stupid way of swarming you. And another thing is, when creatures start running to the side, it makes them extremely hard to hit. like nearly impossible. So we'll just eat our sorrows away. And this welcome committee is just the start. Of course, I will take all these nail clubs. They aren't worth that much, but again, every little bit counts. Sorry about that. Okay, there's a few of them coming, and I'd rather not get surrounded by them again. Oh my god, all of them came out. Oh crap! That's right, the good thing about goblins is they do stop running after you at some point. One of them fell down. Okay, we're down to nothing health. Okay, there's one more down there. So, as you can see, we are... Even though we are way over-leveled and over-geared for this, we can still get swarmed and just completely murdered if we're not careful. I'm gonna take this one out too. Where is he? Come on, come on. What the hell were you doing under there? Oh, and there's another one in the water. We can get to it, I think. I just want to have my back guarded. Okay, never mind. I don't think he can follow us. And you know what? I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm gonna munch a few more plants or bread. Maybe we could shoot it? Where is it? I mean, our bow skills are just so incredible that maybe by using all our arrows we could take out this goblin. This does get better if you have better dexterity, but not by much, to be honest. And that's why we don't go bows. Oh! Okay, did you see that? There was a goblin that just fell through the ground there. Well, that actually makes it easier for us. Yeah, you can actually hear there are more in here. Okay, here's a couple. Oh! Where the hell did you come from? I can hear another. Somewhere on the other side. Okay, let's finish exploring around here. We got a potion. I'm not sure what kind of potion, so let's do a quick check. Nothing that interesting. There's a couple of herbs here. In this room. And there we go. We found the goblin's loot room. We have a spell scroll, which is might be healing, a mace, another potion, a couple of beers, a small chest, which contains some ore, beers, picklocks, and a big chest which will probably contain the almanac. There we go. And a few more beers. The goblins are alcoholics. Okay, does it say, can we open the almanac? Let's see. Should be in writings. Okay, so it's actually what Iberion or Korkalam said. It's just instructions to power up the focus stone. So let's take, what's his name here?
You
Talus?
have the almanac. Well done. Let's go back to the camp.
Cool, at least he doesn't backstab us.
We're back. You better take the almanac to Kor Kalom right away.
Just watch out you don't stress yourself out.
Don't worry, I sure won't. There's no need to worry about me.
And sarcasm is completely lost on him.
Hang on.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Okay.
What do you want?
Give you the
I
book.
found the book.
Good work. You have all we need. I'll complete the preparations now.
Where will the invocation take place?
Wait till nighttime. Then come to the temple courtyard. We will gather there to invoke the Almighty Sleeper.
Not listening to all of the must be something about that story. Everything you hear.
Okay. So we have all we need. And at midnight, the invocation takes place. But for now, we will end this episode right here. So we made quite a bit of progress in this one. We made our way... Well, first, we became a mercenary, which is big. We got a better armor very quickly. We didn't even get to use the rogue armor at all, I think. But we went into the old mine, killed the Minecrawler queen, got the eggs, came back to the sect camp. We gave the eggs to Korkalam, but he needed a book that was robbed off of a novice by black goblins in order to charge the focus. So we made our way there, nearly died because black goblins are the most horrible enemy in this whole game. And we got the almanac, brought it back, and now the invocation will begin at midnight. But this was it for this episode of course, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And as always, I will see you all next time.